Garrett Fry, the construction site sequence lead for 3D digital map painting, and we are looking at shot 1454. So let's go ahead and play that. We really start down at an extreme down angle, and which is pretty interesting, makes for a really interesting shot. But you'll be looking for a very specific shot reference that's been shot from kind of a downward angle to kind of fit into the placement of this shot. So the open areas that we have here, is this area that you can kind of pepper things into. And when you put them in there, it's an opportunity to kind of show off some of your hero elements, to have them right there up close. And nicely integrated. So it's been raining on set, and so you can see these little patches of wetness, and so you can use that to your advantage if that helps to have objects in there. You can see in this puddle right here, it's not really very deep at all, but there is a bit of a reflection there. And so when you do put something in there, you can definitely put just a little reflection, and that will help it integrate it. But then also, we're under these kind of ambient light conditions, and so there's not a whole lot of visual cues that you would normally get from a direct light scenario that is just not available here. So you have like a sun side and a shadow side, and like a real distinct shadow, and a visual cue of where that shadow is pointing. So, but in here you don't have that because it's overcast. But what we do have is two different kinds of shadows. We have like contact shadows, which is the real dark shapes that happen right underneath the objects. And then you have this kind of shadow, this kind of occlusion shadow. And you can kind of see right here, this has like a bit of a wider shadow that goes around it. And so you can play, they're very subtle, these occlusion shadows, but you would play with that, and that would help you to integrate your objects into your scene. Also, from this point of view, it's really important to have the right perspective, because it's going to be such the point, almost, it's going to be a real focus of the shot to be something right here. So you're going to need to make sure your perspective is spot on, because if your color integration and your value and all those things are perfect, but if your perspective is off, then it's no good at all. So also, in addition, there is right here at the end of the shot, there is more space up here to put construction materials. So you have stuff down here, and you also have stuff up there to put more construction materials into. Before you jump into your shot, it's a good idea to review the library of construction site materials. Do a bunch of quick matte painting tests by dragging photos into your shot and doing quick integrations. You will soon be able to discern the appropriate reference you should use for your shot.